Hello, this is Minneapolis Marine Gaming. I'll be with you in just a minute. Okay. I am ready. Excuse me. I have my phone balanced on my water bottle, so if I get thirsty and need to move it, you might hear a little bit of noise or something. And the water bottle's right next to the microphone. We're in the woods. Okay. This is Coblands. I haven't been on this map in a long time. Do we need anything in here? Good, haven't been on here in a long time. Don't really know what's going on. Okay. Okay, we just have it set on distributing, looks like, for now. That way nothing will appear there in the sawmill. Pig feed mixer is okay. Was working on filling it, but that's as far as we got. Of course, it's full of pig feed right now, so it don't matter. We're still building the buildings. Ooh. Let's move this. I've got a story for you. I've been busy the last few days. Well, a couple days anyway. Oh, come on, let go. There we go. What's this? Was buying canola. Okay. Do that there. We're on super speed. Okay, we planted barley in here the last time we was on here. We have grass. in here, growing. Okay, this is plowed, lined. We got this plowed and lined. We could plant some oilseed radish. You go away, Ozzy. Don't look at me that way. I have the keyboard here, I have the controller here. I don't have room for a kitty cat. My cat's arguing with me. He said, you do too have room for a kitty cat. Let's see. Okay, where's all of our equipment? Okay. Here we go. This will work. My memory on my computer is full. Well, it was. So, I went to Best Buy, first mistake. And I bought me a new memory card for it, 2 terabytes. Okay. Oilseed radish. There it is. Went by its first time. Anyway, I bought a 2 terabyte memory card. Went back because I couldn't figure out how to put it in. I've put memory cards in myself before, but nothing like this one. And it didn't come with the screw I needed, anything. So I wouldn't have been able to do it anyway. Oh. Uh-oh. Come on, traffic. You're moving. Anyway, like I said, I went back there just to make sure they sold me the right one. I figured, I didn't know whether it was internal or external. I told them I needed an internal memory card. I didn't know what, because it's different, it looks different than the memory cards I ever put in before. Because I don't know a whole lot about computers. I normally don't work on computers. So I went back. This was Monday, so this is my second time going there Monday. It takes close to an hour to get there from where I live. Alright, gonna get oilseed radish planted here. And I went back, talked to them. They cleared up some questions and things I had. I told them I'd be back sometime the next day to have them install it. Just a quick memory card install. Shouldn't be a problem. You wouldn't think. I had to take my uncle to the hospital to have some tests and stuff done in the morning. I'd done that. So, and the hospital I had to take him to is an hour drive, a little over an hour drive from where I live. So I already went there, came home, picked up the computer. We went from there over to Best Buy, another 45 to a minute to an hour's drive. So I was already on the road about 3 hours. 4 hours the day before, going back and forth to Best Buy twice. I went in there and talked to him, and he said, they said, yeah, we can get that done. ridiculous, $80 just to have it installed. I did have them clean up my computer. It was quite dirty, dusty. It had to be cleaned up. So I did have them do that. That's probably why it was more than what they quoted me. And originally. But I couldn't do it myself. Had to be done. That didn't bother me. He said it'd be 1 to 3 days. I said, I know it's just a simple memory card install. I said, do you know, will it be done today? I said, I really don't want to drop this off. I said, it's my only source of any entertainment. I says, I use it for gaming. I use it to watch TV, everything. And he says, I can't tell you that, 1 to 3 days. I says, you can easily go back there to the back and ask the technician, are you going to be able to work on this computer today? He said, nope, 1 to 3 days, that's all I can tell you. I said, listen, I says, I've worked in computer places before. I says, and I know for a fact, I'm not a technician or anything, don't claim to be, don't claim to know a lot about computers or I wouldn't be here. I said, I know for a fact that you can go back there to the back and find out from the technician will be able to answer the question, will you be able to get to it today? I said, I live an hour from here. I don't want to go an hour home, turn around, because I get a phone call, I get a text, soon as I get home. Hey, tractor's going a little slow. Okay, it's picking up speed now. I don't want to go home just to turn around and drive another hour back here again. He said, 1 to 3 days. I said, can I talk to a manager? He spoke up and said, no. Well, that time, I was hot. I was fuming. I have health problems and stuff as it is. My chest is starting to bother me a little bit. Breathing real heavy. I had to sit down and rest. I just signed the papers so I can get it back and back. Hopefully he'll be able to work on it that day. And so I went, sat down, rested, cooled off a little bit, rested about 15 minutes, and I went and talked to another person at the desk. And I says, before I leave, I would like to talk to a manager. And he said, yeah, no problem. That's what the other guy should have said. Yeah, you can talk to a manager. And I told the manager came over, and I explained to the manager what was going on. I says, and actually what I asked him, I says, I need to talk to a manager. I need to talk to somebody that's not going to go off of a script and will be able to answer my questions. Because I worked at a place like that before. I know you're told to say certain things. So, that's what that guy was doing. And I told the manager came over, and I told the manager, I says, I already drove here twice yesterday. I says, I live an hour away from here. I just want to know. And he flat out refuses to answer my question. I says, I know the question can be answered. I worked at a computer place like this before. I says, I know the question can be answered. I says, all I want to know, will the computer be done today? I said, that's all I want to know. I said, I live an hour from here. And the manager said, yeah, I understand. He said, I actually live in Kalamazoo. Well, so he kind of understood what I was talking about. And I said, I already drove to Kalamazoo today, back home, back here. And I says, I don't want to come back here again. I don't want to spend another 2 to 3 hours on the road. I said, I don't want to spend at least 6 hours on the road today, if not more, when I don't have to. I says, do you know if it will be done today? And he says, yeah, we could check. I could sure check on that for you. He said, it's just a simple install. He says, it should be able to be done today. He says, but we do have to go in order of when they come in. He says, we can't go out of order. He said, the work orders the computers come in a certain order. We have to look at them in that order. I told him, I understand that. I said, I don't have a problem with that. I says, I'm just wondering, should I go home and come back tomorrow, or can I pick it up today? I said, I'd like to stay around. I said, I don't mind if I have to stay around Mishawaka, because that's where it was Best Buy's at, Mishawaka, Indiana. I said, I don't care if I have to stay here for a few hours. I said, I'm hungry, I'd like to go get something to eat. My uncle has something he wants to do. I says, I can come back later. I said, sit here for an hour or two if I need to. I don't mind. I just don't want to drive home if it's going to be ready today. And the guy that went and got the manager, he came out and talked to the manager before the manager could go back there. And he says, he's actually starting on it right now. He says, yeah, it'll be done today. And I told the manager, I looked at the manager and him, I said, thank you. I said, that's all I wanted to know. I said, sorry for getting so upset. I said, that's all I was asking him to do, is to go back there and ask, will it be done today? I said, that's all I wanted. I told the manager, I said, thanks for your talking to me and your understanding. I sure appreciate it. And we went to get something to eat. Because there's a place to eat right next door, right across the street. We went over there, got something to eat. As soon as I sat down at the table, it's a fast food place, got my meal, sat down at the table, didn't even start eating yet. I get a text message. Your computer is finished. Now, if I just would have dropped it off and went home, I would have done what I was afraid of. I would have went all the way home for nothing. Well, I'm not really happy with Best Buy right now. Anyway, that's my aggravating story for the last couple days. So, if I have to go to Best Buy again anytime soon, it'll be too soon. It took me a while to figure out when I got home, because the memory isn't, how do I put it? It's not connected with the rest of the computer's memory. It's separate. I don't know how to connect it. I don't have a clue. I don't know enough about computers to be able to add it together. But what I read online, I know it can be done. I just don't understand how. So I read up some information on it to figure out what I'm doing. So I switched everything over so it will start saving everything to the new memory instead of my old one. And that's where I'm at now. So at least I have 2 terabytes more memory in my computer now anyway. Okay, let's turn around here. And I do. Hello. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you missed it, I've been yapping about Best Buy all this time. Memory on my computer filled up. I had to get more memory. I was forced into it. So I got a 2 terabyte memory card. That way I know I'll have enough to last a while. We're on Coblands. Planting oilseed radish today. I started up a couple days ago. Sunday, actually, I think it was. I created it, a cooking channel. So, something different. If you like that kind of stuff, I'm put a link for it, at least there should be, in the description. The video I say it's out there. I just have to do a couple things on it before I set it to public. I screwed up on it. Made 2 loaves of banana bread. I forgot to put the bananas in the second loaf. Couldn't figure out why it wouldn't turn out. I was stumped. I had no clue. Until eventually I figured it out. I didn't put bananas in the second loaf of bread. So if you want a good laugh, that video I'm going to take care of after I get done with this stream this evening. You'll be able to good laugh when I post that one, switch that one to public. Pretty sure I'm gonna have to come down here now. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, tractor. Oh, this one. I think this is the tractor with the bad brakes. I did find 1 or 2 tractors on here that has horrible brakes. But anyway, that's my cooking channel. Cooking with Charlie. It's cooking with Charlie cooking with Charlie dash MMF, which stands for Minneapolis Milling Fan. That's my first channel I ever created. That's my other channel. I go to tractor shows and things quite a bit, and I put videos on there. I space them out quite a bit. I don't post. I try to post at least once a week, week and a half, because during the winter I have nothing to record and put on there. So I record quite a few videos, shorts, and different things during some longer videos too. When I go to the tractor shows, and I scatter them out so I have enough to post videos on there regularly. That way I'm not posting nothing during the winter. So I have that channel as well. But I'm trying to eat a little better after what happened with my brother in November. I'm trying to eat a little better. I don't want the same thing to happen to me. normally I go back to making, I can eat good, healthier and stuff for a while, and I go back to to making sandwiches and stuff out of the freezer and things, just not eating right. So I'm trying to eat a little healthier. I know the first video I made a cake, contradicting yourself. I know it. It's just a test video. I had to start somewhere. I had a box in the cabinet I wanted to get used up, so that's what I started the channel with. So I'm doing okay. I made some mushroom soup today for the channel. Now the first video, my head's cut off from it. I didn't adjust the camera good enough, but hopefully that don't happen again. The other videos seem to be okay so far. I don't know how often I'll be posting on that channel, but I'm not a great chef or anything, but I try. That is going to help me to try new dishes. You know, having to create videos for that channel. Try foods and dishes and stuff I never had before, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to make that mushroom soup recipe again I done today, but that will be posted, like I said, probably this weekend. And I'm going to use that sometime this weekend probably, to make some green bean casserole using that recipe. Instead of using just stuff out of a can. You know, it's nice to make stuff yourself from scratch, so I'm trying to do that more. Like I said, eat a little healthier, try to get my weight down. And I'm still gonna eat, you know, I figured I'll make a cake or something, some type of dessert once a week. And make a cake and something to eat on that. You know, small piece every day, once in the morning, once in the evening. And it don't have all those preservatives and everything in it. I mean, it's a little bit better for you. I can cut back the sugar from the recipe if I want or whatever. Just have a small piece every day. Now that I've been away from a lot of the candy and different things for a while, I don't crave the sugar as much as I used to, so I can, you know, just eat one piece or so at a time. Because I don't have all those cravings anymore like I used to. I apologize if you don't like my yapping. I don't talk much on here a whole lot normally. I don't have anything to talk about. But that's just a little bit about that other channel I'm starting. Just figured I'd mention it. I'm also on Discord. If this is your first time watching my channel, a link is also in the description. I also have a link for PayPal if you're interested in donating. Link is in the description as well for that. All the games I play on this channel, I get from Steam. I like using Steam to get my games. That and too, because they're updated automatically whenever there's any updates. You don't have to do it yourself. So, that's nice. That's one reason why I like using Steam. And they have a lot of free games on there too that you can download. I don't know when it will be, but the next video on this map will probably be in spring. Because I'm going to plant this field, and I'm going to try to plant that one too today as well, with oilseed radish. So in the spring, we'll have to get the disc and disc all the oilseed radish under. You won't get the benefit from the oilseed radish if you don't. You just can't use a seeder like this and seed over it, because you won't get the benefit from the oilseed radish that way. You actually have to disc it down into the ground first to get the benefit from it. At least that's the way I understand it anyway. I don't have a whole lot left to do on this field. We'll get it done fairly quick. Hello, welcome to the channel. Thanks for watching. If you wasn't on here earlier and just joining, you really didn't miss a whole lot. We're in Comlands, planting oilseed radish. The reason I have it, I always normally have it titled a map with a question mark, because when I come on here, I set it up, OBS up before I come on here, and I don't know what map I'm doing yet. So that's why it's titled the way it does. When I get done with the string, I always go on there and change the title and put the name of the map on there. And like today, I'll probably put Comlands / oilseed radish, something like that. But that's why it's titled the way it is. That's just the way I normally do it. Planting 2 fields of oilseed radish today. We're getting done with this one. We have a few passes left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like 5. Four and a partial. So looks like 5 passes left. And then we got that field over there to do. Figured I'd do it myself. I'm trying to start doing more stuff on here myself instead of hiring workers all the time. If you missed my last video of the pig farm that I was doing, I don't remember the name of that map, but it was Trucker Matsu's map. But I finished with that last week. Ran into a problem with it, so I just finished the map. It's way too big for me to do by myself. It's actually set up more as a multiplayer map. And I'm having problems hiring workers, so I just ended the map. There's so many maps on here to play. I'd like to play others too, so I just decided to end it. If there's a map you'd like to see me play, please let me know in the comments. I tried a few maps every once in a while, playing them, not adding money in or anything, starting with 0 and things, but I can't hardly play that way. That's just not the way I play. That and there's a lot of other maps on here I haven't played in a long time, so that's another reason, like I said, I stopped that map. I just wanted to go on to some other maps. I had a few videos recorded ahead of time. I started making a few of them. Good thing I did, because I wasn't able to post a video the last few days. So I was able to use those I'd already had recorded. But it's nice being able to stream again. With my depression problem, it's hard for me to be able to just come on here and stream and stuff once in a while. But I'm doing good today. I'm glad to be back on here today streaming. My kitty's over in the chair taking a bath. Finally leaving me alone. He's a big orange kitty. Big orange tabby. Oh, he's not as big as he used to be. He's lost a lot of weight. His teeth are getting bad, for one. He really don't eat dry cat food anymore. I had to start giving him a can of cat food twice a day. So at least he's getting some food in him. He still has a full bowl of dry food he can eat whenever he wants. He nibbles on it every once in a while. But not like he used to with his teeth getting bad. One of his canines fell out a couple weeks ago. He looks kind of funny with one of those big teeth missing. Poor guy. He's not as big as he used to be, but still gets around real good. Gets around good, plays. Comes in bed with me every night, wanting attention. But he normally lays there and I pet him until I fall asleep. Normally when I wake up at night or something, use the restroom or something, he's gone. He's in the living room, laying in the chair sleeping. Every once in a while he stays there with me sleeping in bed with me at night. But normally he goes into the other room after I fall asleep. Something happens to him, I like having a house cat, especially with my depression problem and stuff. It really helps out having a pet like that. But I don't know if I'll get another one if something happens to him. He's been a good cat. Not real expensive. Haven't had to take him to the vet or anything, which would be a big problem if I do, because I don't have the money to take him to the vet. So that's why I don't know if I'll get another one. Not having the money to take a pet to the vet isn't really fair to them. I take good care of them and things, but they need doctors just like we do. We don't have the money to take him to a doctor. It's really not fair on him to have a pet like that. We're almost done with this field. Then we're going to have to go over there. Plant oilseed radish over there in that field. And then now that'll either be the end of the screen, or I'll switch to a different map. One of the two. I've done that a couple times. Switch maps. next time on this map be in spring. I'll skip through winter. It'll get a little boring skipping through winter on here, so I'll do that off camera. Okay, a couple small passes left here. And we'll be done with this. Okay. We'll turn around, come down here and get this a little bit. A little cement truck. I seen a cement truck a couple days ago. Thought it was strange. Seeing a cement truck in February. As cold as it is outside. I have no idea. But okay. I have no idea why they're pouring cement in Michigan in February. I figured it'd be way too cold outside to pour cement in February. Especially with the cold spell we've been through lately. But I don't pour cement, so what do I know? Hey, this is it. We're done with this field. I don't do oilseed for reddish very often, but I like doing oilseed reddish once in a while. Something different to do. Change the pace. Now we gotta come over here to this field. This field, yeah, might be about the same size. Whoa, tractor. Whoa. This tractor has very poor brakes on it. This thing don't want to stop at all. Hey, we have plenty of gas. We might have to stop for fertilizer. We have plenty of seed. Yeah, this sounds bigger than I thought. It goes all the way down to the woods down there. 'Cause this is a good sized field. This is going to take us a while. We'll go as far as we can, but I'm sure we're going to need new. Which I don't know why we're fertilizing this when the oilseed radish is fertilizer. We'll do the headland. At least one headland. I don't know how many headlands we have to do. One or two. I think this is right around on the property line, I think. I think that's how I plowed it. Ooh. Barely. Almost got that tree. Let's go with this view for a little bit. Don't do this view very often. Yeah, we're gonna hear a little bit different sound too. Still not for sure whether we're going to do one or two headlands. Not for sure how it's set up. Hey, one lap done. Huh. Can't see the lines. we go. We might have enough for one more lap around. We'll find out. Excuse me. I'll try to get around this one more time. I'm going to have to fill this up. Probably put some more fuel in it too while we're at it. Alright, picking up speed again. Alright. Yep, we'll have enough. There we go. I was losing my hip pod there for a minute. I lost the piece, the tip of them for one side. I asked Best Buy when I was there if they had them. Nope. I went to Walmart. You sell them? Nope. So I'm probably going to have to go online and get them. No one sells the small rubber pieces for the tips of them. Yeah, we definitely need to fill up. We're not going to make it. Barley's in this field here. Planted that the last time. The grass is doing good. We've got a beehives over there. That was quick. Oh, stop tractor. All right. Whoa. Took that one. I got to do it from back here, but now I can't let go of it. There we go. Took the other one, so we'll put that one in there. There we go, now we can finish up. Shouldn't take too long to finish this. Especially since we have all these short rows right here we've got to do. Come on, turn, turn. Oh, I guess it is. Still undecided whether I'm going to keep playing when I get this field done or not. Either stop the stream for the day or switch maps. I'm undecided. Go with this view for a little bit. I appreciate you watching the stream this evening. School bus. Hated those school buses.
School buses are the safest form of student transportation, moving over 26 million children daily in North America alone. Their iconic school bus glossy yellow was standardized in 1939 to ensure high visibility during dawn and dusk. Key safety features: compartment.
I didn't ask my phone anything about school buses. Sorry about that. Stupid phone. Since I moved my phone, give me something to drink. Alright, let's get back to it. I don't know why the phone did that for. I never said hey. And the word that you have to say to get the phone's attention, so I have no idea why the phone done that. Couple more passes and we'll be done. We don't have much left to do. No, Ozzy. I don't have room for you. I have my keyboard here on me. The mouse is sitting here. No, not a real mouse. That's not yours. What? Okay, there you go. I can pet you while I'm playing. There you go. That's so good. No. I think it does. Don't worry about who's out in the hall. Curiosity killed the kitty, you know. Boop, boop, boop. Curiosity killed the kitty. No. stop. Oh, I'm sorry. There you go. Lay down. Looks like 2 more passes after this, and we'll be done. So the next time we're on this map will be in the spring, disking all this under. Preparing to plant whatever it is we decide to plant in. I wish we had Minneapolis Marines in this game. Would be nice. I'd be using them all the time if we did. After all, that's the way, that's why the start of my channel is named Minneapolis Marine. That's all we ever had on our farm growing up, is Minneapolis Marine. My whole family owned Minneapolis Marines. One relation of mine, when Minneapolis Marine was in business, even owned a dealer. So, as I said, my whole family's always had Minneapolis Marine, so I wish it was on the game. Almost done. Yeah, done. Construction workers forgot to close the gates again. Good thing the pigs are well trained. Clink, 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 clink. There's the honey. Honey appears there. There you go, buddy, wherever you're at. Here he comes. Boy, he's hungry. He's in a hurry. Ah, slid to the bowl. You're safe. You can drop the ball, but you can't throw the ball? What's the point of having the ball if you can't play fetch with him? Oh well. I don't see the point of having a tennis ball, but you can't play fetch with him. You can play fetch with him in FS22. Hey, got plenty of food now. Okay. Pigs have plenty of food. Could use more if they got plenty. We got 19 cows, looks like. Babies. And big ones. They're getting ready to reproduce. 10%. There we go. Wait, get this filled up. Hold 600,000 liters, so it'll take a while. Anyway, I'll get this filled up. That'll probably be it for today. Thanks for watching the stream this evening. I appreciate it. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.